What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, you know, we talk about domestic violence on here and victims, and a lot of times they don't make it. And this is the story where a domestic violence survivor, well, if she's a survivor, obviously she made it. But this is out of Mesa, Arizona, and it's about a woman named Erin, pictured here in earlier days. This woman right here has a survival story to tell about how her boyfriend tried to end her life and attack her children at the same time. Now, this guy's locked up right now, and hopefully he won't get out. But I want you guys to take a look at this. I usually put pictures up there, you know, to show you a little bit about what they're about. But what happened to this woman, nobody should ever go through this type of stuff. And I know there's nobody out there that would take her place in this type of what happened to her in the predicament she went through. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it.
I'm just really grateful that it didn't take death to get me away from him.
A life-threatening attack became a second chance for 36-year-old Erin Hume.
It's been a long 2 weeks, you know. It's been very surreal. And I think I'm just really grateful to be alive.
From her hospital bed, the mother of two shows me her injuries.
My neck, if you can see it. He slit my neck.
She's still healing after being stabbed nearly 24 times by her alleged ex-boyfriend.
There's stab wounds everywhere. Like 22, 23, it's crazy.
Hume says she doesn't remember the fight or what caused it. Court records obtained by 12 News fill in some of the details, including that it was her 12-year-old son who called 911 for help.
If my kids didn't call 911 on me, I'd be dead.
When officers arrived at the Mesa home on August 22nd, they were greeted by her 9-year-old son. Hume was lying outside, covered in blood. Inside there were bloody footprints, signs of a struggle, and a kitchen knife with a 5-inch blade. Both boys also had bruising and swelling.
It makes me more mad, I think, that he punched each of my kids than me.
Her ex-boyfriend, identified as Tyler Riddle, is facing several felony charges, including attempt to commit second-degree murder and child abuse.
It's really eye-opening to me because my life is way more important to these two little boys than what this dude gave me credit for.
What's your message to other young women who are going through similar situations, who may be in an abusive relationship?
Oh gosh, honestly, I think the biggest thing I've learned the last 6 months is to just it's just like that they matter.
Hume's recovery won't be easy, but she's looking forward to starting a new life with her sons by her side.
I'm just really excited to be their mom and them to be boys and just enjoy life. It's been so long since I've enjoyed my life.
Absolutely terrifying, Jamie. I read the court documents today, and they did reveal that Erin Hume was attacked by her ex-boyfriend, Tyler Riddle, with a 5-inch kitchen knife after he broke into her home. Hume's father, Donald Hume, says it's a miracle his daughter is still alive today, and he hopes sharing her daughter's story can be a message to domestic violence victims that are going through all of this, and that there are resources out there for people who can help.
Probably about 14 there, 13.
It's a situation Donald Hume never thought his baby girl would ever be in.
But yeah, that's an early one.
The same happy young girl in these photos, now almost unrecognizable in this hospital bed years later.
Just a shock. I mean, it's almost unfathomable.
2 weeks ago, Hume says his daughter, Erin, fought for her life in a brutal attack by her ex-boyfriend. Court documents state that Tyler Riddle broke into the home through the front window just after midnight. The report says Erin was found covered in blood and a 5-inch kitchen knife found in the master bedroom.
Right there just is, I mean, I can't even tell you what it makes me feel like to know a man could hit a woman, let alone attempt to murder her.
Hume says Erin struggled with drug abuse for years and scrambled for money to take care of her 2 kids. But 9 months ago, Erin met Tyler Riddle and things took a turn.
You know, he would come in and give her some money for rent. and that would allow her to get through the month.
And Erin's story isn't uncommon. According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, nearly 1 in 3 women experience domestic violence. And Arizona ranks 5th in the U.S. for domestic violence rates.
You know that is an epidemic. That affects people of all socioeconomic levels. In every neighborhood, there's domestic violence.
Kate Thone, the CEO of the nonprofit for domestic violence victims, New Life, says that there are a number of reasons victims may feel like they can't leave. Some due to a lack of support or a lack of resources to turn to.
Leaving is the most dangerous time, for sure, but some of the barriers to leaving are fear of threats. People say that, I'll kill you, I'll kill our dog, I'll kill our cat, you'll regret leaving. They also might fear isolation.
And again, the whole point of this story is to really reiterate to people that there are resources out there.
That's the story of this lady, Erin Hume, 36-year-old mother of 2. Guy mollywopped the kids and stabbed her 22 times. How savage is that? Now, she's still in the hospital recovering. She said, excuse me, I gotta stop drinking Mountain Dews. Said it was a long 3 weeks and she still looks like shit. So you can already imagine how bad she looked when it first happened. See, but that's the thing, man. When somebody shows you who they are, you gotta believe them. And you heard the father said she had a history of, being on drugs. I guess she got herself clean. I don't know if she was dealing with this dude when she was doing that type of stuff and he still does it and she doesn't. But either way, god damn. Did you see when she put her head up? She showed up under her neck like, yeah, he cut my throat. It's bad enough the physical abuse this woman endured in this situation, right? But I said something in the earlier video where I talk about the mental distress that puts children under. He punched these kids in the face. And then they got to sit there and watch their mother get stabbed 22 times and then her throat cut like she's a sacrificed animal. What type of psychological damage do you think they took from that? Got to go see their mother in the hospital all beat up and shit. That's one of the things I never could understand about how, somebody can whip ass and then be around them when they all fucked up after they've been beat up by the person and they have children and the children are supposed to sit there and not have any type of opinion or feelings towards that. Just how that looks right there is a whole messed up situation. How many times you seen these dudes out here, hell, might be women too, beat the shit out of a woman? Oh, baby, I'm sorry, I love you. You never go back to normalcy. So why even do the shit in the jump? Another thing is this. How hard is it to just leave? Listen. My first wife did something so crazy that, I just asked for a divorce. And I remember telling her, I said, I always said to myself, if it came to a time where I felt like I want to put my hands on you or like I have to fight myself from hurting you, you got to go. And that was the end of that. It's like motherfuckers nowadays don't even think about their own self-preservation and freedom and all this other stuff. They just fly off the handle and just attack because they're mad. I don't know what this woman did that warranted her being served a possible death sentence out of the anger of somebody else. But I do know this, man, shit like this is stupid. Now this guy's locked up and hopefully his dumb ass won't get out. But when you do crimes like this, where you do legitimate things you've seen on movies to end somebody's life and you carry that out, regardless if they live or not, you need to go. That's real. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.